So, my name is Abigail Davis, and I'm doing this interview with my friend Ellie Jean Halperin, who can introduce herself from here.
I'm Ellie, and I am Jewish. I don't know how else to introduce.
Okay, and today I'm going to be asking Ellie about latkes. Ellie, can you tell me a little bit about the history of latkes and what they mean to the Jewish community?
So what a latke is it's like a potato pancake, and you take shredded potatoes and veggies, and you mash them up and you fry them. And so we normally eat these on the holiday of Hanukkah, and the reason why we eat them is because of their, you cook them in oil, which I'm sure I'm going to be explaining later.
Mm-hmm. And then tell me a little bit about latkes and Hanukkah. Like what's the correlation between those two?
Mm-hmm. So Judaism, like most old religions, everything has a symbol, everything has a meaning, and so the reason why we cook them in oil is because of the legend of Hanukkah, which is that they were lighting the menorah, which is a traditional candle and a religious candle for Jewish people, and there was in this town in Israel there was only enough oil to last for one night, but by the grace of God it lasted for 8 nights. So that's why we celebrate Hanukkah for 8 nights. And we always use the oil, and we thank the oil. So all of the food we eat is super oily. So we eat donuts, we eat the latkes, and our skin thanks us for it.
Do you have any personal stories with the latkes that you'd like to share?
They've always been my favorite Jewish food because they're really bad for you. It's like a better hash brown. So it's they're not good for you at all. You really shouldn't eat them, but they're so good. And other than that, I love cooking Israeli food, and so I've cooked a lot of them over the years. I have a good couple burns on my hand from cooking latkes. But the main reason why I love them is just because you eat them on the holidays, you eat them with family, you make them together, and they're just really good.
Well, are there any legends or songs or practices or anything that go with latkes that are because of the Jewish culture and Jewish tradition?
Pretty much what I've said so far, about the legend of Hanukkah is the main reason why we eat them. Olive oil or oil in itself, with the Jewish community is huge, not just because of Hanukkah, but olive trees and the olive branch has its place in many different legends and stories. And so the idea of using oil is throughout the Jewish religion. Also because it's a candle and you're burning the candle. We normally use candles for prayers, and so the oil connects to that too, because they used to use the oils to light the candles. And then food is huge with Judaism too. We love our food, especially oily food. Jewish food is super oily. Yeah. I think other Jewish little fun facts. I don't know. Hanukkah is nice. We sell you Christians get one night for Christmas. We got 8 nights of presents. We spin a dreidel, which is one of the famous games, the dreidel. Mm-hmm. So we play that game. Hanukkah is actually not a very big holiday for the Jewish people. It's normally one of the lesser ones, and it's actually kind of a sad one because it's about not having enough. They didn't have enough oil, but it lasted by the grace of God. So it was a miracle, but it was still showing tough times and suffering, which all of Judaism is about pretty much. But yeah. So, but we celebrate it it's a huge holiday just because it's around the same time as Christmas.
That's good. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you so much, Ellie, for participating in this interview.
You are so welcome.
A lot of trouble.
I'm glad you got to learn a bit about Judaism because it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. And I really want to try some latkes.
I will make you some. Come over.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. Thank you, Ellie.